One of the most remarkable things that I have experienced personally in the last several years is a new awareness, a new understanding of my relationship with God as Father. In fact, 2 years ago, January of 2012, I actually went on a 5-day retreat, and it was really a time for me to unplug from life, unplug from all that was happening around me. And the retreat was framed by a group of people to specifically create an environment where I could commune with my daddy God. And in that process, I had an amazing encounter that truly changed my life. Now keep in mind, all of my life, all I've ever known is the Christian walk. I was raised in a Christian home. I was in church every time the doors were open. I was raised to love God, to want to serve God, to want to work really hard for God and do all this performance type of thing. But on this particular retreat, I encountered my Heavenly Father in a way that I never expected. And it changed the very trajectory of my life because I began to realize that I'm not a slave, I'm not a servant, I'm not some surrogate, some offshoot of the family. I am a son. I have been grafted in, adopted fully with full rights, full privileges. And my loving Heavenly Father desires for me to do well. My loving Heavenly Father desires for me to experience and to know happiness and fullness. My daddy wants me to be rich, to be wealthy, to be prosperous, and to enjoy everything that He has already prescribed and predestined me to experience. And I have to tell you, before this experience, I really didn't grasp that. It was always for me a performance thing. It was always for me a thing where I had to do right and do enough to earn His favor and make sure that He appreciated my effort and all this type of thing. But yet, in the grand scheme of things, I began to realize that my Heavenly Father loves me. He approves of me, even when I make mistakes, even when I screw the whole thing up, even when I fall flat on my face. He's there to pick me up, to affirm me, and to reassure me that, hey, what I have already destined you to be, you can still do it, son. You're still capable. You are still blessed by heaven to do what I've created you to do. I want to encourage you today. You must know who you are in Him. This is not just, you're not an extension of the family, you are the family of God. You are a son, an heir, a joint heir with Christ, and our Heavenly Father has desires for you. Our Heavenly Father has a plan for your life. Our Heavenly Father, your Heavenly Father, sees you doing great things and affecting so many people. My name is Brian Holmes. Thank you for joining us on this edition. We'll talk to you very, very soon.